Hi everyone, I'm Hoodie Angel Brandon, here today with the new Fae channel for Choose Your Legends 2023. And we're going to be taking a look and reacting to it. I don't have a super huge investment in any of this year's winners. If I had to pick one, I do like Robin, so if I had to pick just off the character, it would probably be him. But that might change based off of the kits and the skills they have, especially if they have some good fodder. But yeah, let's just see what they have for us. We'll also probably get like the Grand Hero battle. Last year we got Geralt, and that was super hype. That was my most exciting. That was the most exciting part of the whole thing for me. So hopefully we get someone else cool this year too, but if I had to guess, it'll probably be like Desai, because he won that Rising Hero Award thing. That would not be terribly interesting, but he'd probably be pretty strong. Could maybe buff up my very lacking Echoes roster. I'm pretty sure he was from Echoes, right? But yeah, I'm actually hoping that when Diamant and Alcryst inevitably sweep next year, that they give us Morian on next year's Grand Hero battle, but we'll see. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull this up. Oop. Wake up!
I'm up. Hello,
Hello again.
Southerners. You didn't think I forgot, did you? As promised, it's time for the Choose Your Legends edition of Fae Channel. Now then, let's get started. And I know just where to begin.
Oh right, there'll be a Dragonflower cap increase, won't there?
The heroes you selected in Choose Your Legends Round 7 are finally here.
Man, I still can't believe you guys picked Gulavig of all characters. You knew nothing about her, and now look at it. She's gonna have like 4 versions in 1 year. Insane. Because you guys picked a character without knowing a dang thing about him.
I'm certain now that the path I chose was correct.
Hi, Corrin.
Corrin is the second place winner of the women's division.
Looks like she's a dragon.
Dressed in
Again.
Vala, she's ready to swoop in and fight.
So much for Yato
Gallant.
female Corrin, right?
Corrin's weapon skill
Yep.
is called Vala Stone. It reduces all of her opponent's stats and can reduce the damage she takes by
I find it
30%.
absurd that Corrin is one of the most customizable characters in the series. And they're just like, no, Corrin is not allowed to pick up anything besides a freaking Dragonstone at this
Spaces
point.
around Corrin look very strange.
Oh, yo, does she do,
I think those are divine veins.
yo, does she have like
They
a,
add special effects to spaces.
yeah, like a terrain
The Vala
effect,
Stone's
like
called
in
Vala
Engage?
Stone Divine Vein,
'Cause that'll be cool.
which increases
And maybe,
defense and resistance
maybe when we
for
eventually
allies during
get,
combat. It also reduces damage from foe specials by 10.
Legendary
And
Male
from
Corrin,
area
maybe he'll
defense
have something
specials by
similar.
50%. And let's not forget her exclusive A skill, Realms United. She can counterattack foes from a distance. Combine that with her B skill, Counter Roar 4, and she has plenty of options for reducing the damage
Alright.
she takes from first attacks.
I'll need to look at that
Not
closer.
only that, but her counterattacks will hit harder the more damage she takes.
But it looks like that's actually inheritable, so could put it on Garen. It's probably Dragon exclusive, maybe Beasts if they're generous, but...
Fancy clothing won't disguise a lack of substance.
Hi, Soren.
Soren is the second place winner of the men's division. He's dressed as
He's gotta have something good, right?
Tellius.
They can't shaft him twice in 1 year, right?
Wind magic around him. Soren's weapon skill is Archsage Tome, which strengthens
Yo, he's got the
your
decoy skill. Isn't that what he had in Engage as well from the DLC? I didn't buy the DLC, so I only know a little bit about how the stuff worked.
Same attack range. Archsage Tome also increases all stats and reduces damage taken, so you can rest easy if there's an ally nearby. Soren's exclusive A skill is Rare Talent. If his resistance stat is 10 or more points higher than his foes, he can attack twice when he initiates combat, or when his foe has an attack range of 2 spaces. His special skill, Flare, can add 60% of his foe's resistance stat to the damage he deals if his HP is 70% or higher. If his HP is lower than 70%, it can instead add 40% of his foe's resistance stat to his damage and heal him for 30% of his maximum HP.
Is that a inheritable special?
Powerful magic and good use of teamwork with his
Maybe an
allies.
inheritable special for mages.
Expect nothing
That's
less
like
from
kind of
this
overdue at this point. Well, people say it's overdue. I think mages are still kind of fine. God, I can't believe you guys did this. Yeah, you guys really forced them to get creative with this one.
Division. Wait a minute. That outfit is just like Sather's. I wonder how she feels, wearing something that reminds her of the past.
She still looks very similar.
Ghoulbag's weapon skill is the Cycle's Turn. It grants up to plus
What
50
color is
to
that?
attack and speed,
Blue. Okay, blue
depending
tone.
on the number of turns passed.
My screen's a little small, so I couldn't tell what color tone that was.
By 20% of her speed stat, so she'll be able to dish out consistent damage to her foes. Her exclusive B skill is Gold Unwinding. When she has half or more of her HP remaining and she initiates combat, she can reduce the damage she takes from the foe's first attack by 60%. On top of that, she can also take an extra action once every 2 turns.
Gross.
Her A skill, Flared Sparrow, increases her attack and speed when she initiates combat, and can deal 7 damage to her foe once combat begins. It also applies the Flame Divine Vein effect to the spaces around her foe after attacking.
Oh, wow.
The
Fancy.
Flame Divine Vein effect damages foes in those spaces and obstructs their movement too.
Yo!
Between an additional action and a Divine Vein, the Golden Seer has
We
the
got,
potential to be a
freaking
powerful force on the
In
battlefield.
Emblem Roy. That's like his effect in Engage's special attack. Alright, Robin, what do you got? Oh my god, did he finally get a sword?
Robin is the first place winner of the men's division.
Tell me it's not just part of his art and he actually uses it.
But he's also wielding a sword given to him by Crom. Robin's
Finally.
weapon skill is Deliberate
And no,
Brand.
it's not the Levin sword that everyone was excited for.
It reduces the damage he takes from his foe's
But at
attack.
least he did get a sword ult finally.
On top of that,
So that's
it
cool.
activates Glowing Ember, Bonfire, or Ignis, special skills which normally deal additional damage based on defense. Then the damage will be calculated based on the lower of his foe's defense
Okay.
or resistance.
That's interesting.
His B skill, Gambit 4, can both increase the damage he deals with his special by up to 15 and reduce his foe's damage by up to 50%. It pairs very nicely with his weapon skill.
I need to actually read it.
Robin's exclusive C skill is
Like-
Tip the Scales.
Like, I need to actually read these. Like, just hearing them is not making it click.
Spaces. If an ally with Rally Spectrum is within 5 spaces, he can move next to them.
Yo, Rally
Rally
Spectrum.
increases all stats and reduces special cooldown count before an attack. Robin sure knows how to nudge the odds in his favor.
I really wanted Rally Spectrum as a inheritable skill that I could put on Morgan.
And that's all for introductions. The heroes chosen.
Yeah, I'll need to look at them closer to decide who I want.
Will appear in the new Heroes Summoning event.
They all seem okay.
Beginning on August 16th. On top of
It's
that,
hard to tell what I want just from that.
free focus hero after 40 summons in the new Heroes Summoning event. And you can do it again after 80, 120, and 160 summons too.
Okay.
That's up to 4 free focus heroes.
Free.
Oh, and
You're being a little liberal with that word there.
there will
Oh,
be
no.
a free summoning event this year too, during which you can summon a 5-star hero of your
Oh, okay.
choice.
Just the free pick.
Better start thinking about
You say free summon event,
Reminds me.
and I'm like, oh no, another video I get to make.
Featuring heroes from the Choose Your Legends Round 5 event will end on August 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to take advantage of that free summon.
I picked Gatekeeper and I used him like
Say,
for like a week and then I never
so
used him
we have
again.
a grand hero battle coming up?
Oh no, Cyril. Okay, pleasantly surprised.
Yeah. The grand hero this time is Cyril, From the Fire Emblem 3
Cyril's cool. Not my favorite.
With archery skills taught
He's
to
fine.
Shamir, he fights to fulfill his duty to Lady Rhea.
Oh, there it is. Lady Rhea. At least it was Faye who said it this time.
Rhea's attendant begins on
Yeah, I know some people are going to be really excited for him. He's not like a top tier popular character, but he's got like a really loyal fan base, so that's really cool. I like that way more than to say, honestly. Although people are going to be, I bet people are being angry actually, because they're like, oh, 3 houses, even when it wasn't involved, it's still here. Which actually in this case kind of valid.
Power up your heroes with dragon flowers is increasing, starting
Oh my
around
god,
us.
they're so pricey.
Each hero will be able to use them 5 more times.
You need to pump up how much we get from these.
Strengthen heroes more times with dragon flowers. There will be 1,000 of each type up for grabs in the next forging bonds.
Thanks.
That's a total of
That doesn't really
1,000
fix the issue, but
Sounds
thanks for the Band-Aid.
like you get quite a bit stronger.
I actually have a lot of flowers because I don't use them that often, but still.
Faye, it's almost sunset. I'd better get back to the castle. And would you look at that? Everyone's gathered here. Oh, and guess what else? To celebrate the appearance of the Choose Your Legends heroes, there's a website with a special story for you to enjoy. There's a link to it in the video description. So go ahead and give it a look from there.
Okie dokie, Faye.
Hey, that's all we've got for today. The Choose Your Legends heroes all look amazing though, don't they? I'm so excited. I hope you summoners will go on enjoying Fire Emblem heroes through the Askren summer. Now then, I'll be on my way.
Good night, Faye. So yeah, overall, pretty cool. I really like that they decided to take it I like that they decided to take inspiration from Engage for some of these, like drawing on that for Soren and Corrin as well. Although I still think that they should have let Corrin do something a little more interesting than Dragon again. And I also like the terrain effects, though they look kind of bonkers with how much area of effect they have. I'm surprised they didn't save the fire one for Diamant when he eventually wins, because that would just make a lot of sense. It would just be a really easy thing to do with him, but interesting stuff. I do need to watch the trailer more in depth to decide who I'm going to pick, but yeah, they all seem interesting. The designs didn't really leap out at me as being like super exciting to me personally, but it's fine. And then Cyril being the Grand Hero battle is pretty surprising. I bet there are people who are really excited for Cyril just because they've been waiting for him for a long time. But then there are also people who are really mad because 3 houses bias. And in this case, I think it's kind of justified because, like, why is he here? What does he have to do with anything? The only thing that I'm like super happy about that though is that it does free up another potential demote spot, so maybe I'll eventually get Alois. I really want Alois, and he is just like got so many other characters in front of him that I'm not really holding my breath, but I really want him. But anyway, yeah, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Which Brave hero are you going to pick? Have you decided yet? And if you decide to actually pull for any of them, best of luck. And until next time, this is Hoodie Angel Brandon, signing out.